Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise. Today is Sunday, and I'm starting another week of what I'm making, my husband and myself, for dinners this week. Tonight, we grilled hamburger patties that I had made and put in the freezer. And I have some Arby fries in the oven. And we're going to have some more of our coleslaw that I made yesterday. And fresh strawberries too. So we're going to put all the trimmings on our burger. Mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. And some pickle slices. And some sliced onion. And some lettuce. And our hamburger patty. And the coleslaw. Have these sitting in the oven with it off to keep them warm. Just a half a bag of Arby fries we had in the freezer. And I need ketchup for my fries. There you have it. Grilled burger, Arby fries, coleslaw, and strawberries. Super delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Monday. Tonight for dinner, I am making a pizza casserole. I just boiled up 2 cups of pasta here. And now I'm going to drain it and rinse it. And to this pan, I am going to add about half of a jar of pasta sauce. I have here a half a pound of cooked hamburger. And here I have 2 sausage meatballs left over. I'm going to smash these up. So I can get them used up. Perfect. And I'm going to add green pepper. About 1/3 of a cup. And some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. About 1/4 cup. And about 1 cup of mozzarella. I'm going to dump the pasta in here. And I'm going to add some pepperoni. I'm going to cut this in half with my kitchen shears. Maybe thirds. I need more sauce in here. I'm just going to put the lid on this. Let everything get hot. So I will bring you back when we plate up. Okay, our dinner is ready. Everything is nice and hot. I did end up adding all that pasta sauce and also about a half a teaspoon of oregano flakes. Here's our, and we're having strawberries. Simple, delicious dinner tonight. A pizza casserole. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Tuesday. Tonight for dinner, we are having barbecued beef sandwiches made with my canned beef I did up a few months ago. And we're going to have chips and salsa and some grapes. Simple, delicious dinner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Wednesday. Tonight I am switching up the meal plan a little bit. We're having our leftovers tonight, and tomorrow I'm going to make the tuna helper. So tonight we are having leftover pork and rice with an ear of corn. Easy and delicious. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Thursday. Tonight I am making a homemade tuna helper. In here I have about a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to put in some carrot and onion. I'm going to saute these for several minutes until them carrots start becoming soft. Okay, now that my onions and carrots have cooked for 5 minutes or so, I'm going to add a tablespoon of flour, going to whisk this around and cook that raw flour taste out of here. It'll only take about a minute. Add a little bit more oil. Okay. Now I'm going to slowly whisk in 1 1/3 cups milk. Whisk it good because you don't want any clumps of flour in here. Now I'm going to cook this for a few more minutes until it starts thickening up. Okay. Now I have here 2 ounces of cream cheese that I've had sitting out, softening up. I'm going to cube it up and let that get melted in here. I'm not going to add any salt to this yet, but I will add black pepper. And I need, the recipe calls for Dijon mustard, but I have stone ground, so that's what I'm going to use. About a teaspoon. Now I'm going to add a 1/2 cup well, a 1/4 cup of corn and a 1/4 cup of peas. And I already cooked 4 ounces of medium egg noodles. I just cooked them according to package direction. Now I'm going to drain a 5-ounce can of tuna. Yeah, you knew that was tuna this time, didn't you? And I'm gonna put this in here. And Sophie needs to lick out the can. Here. Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna turn this on low, put the cover on it, and let that cream cheese get all melted. And then I'm gonna sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese that I shredded. So I'll bring you back when we plate up. Okay, our dinner is ready. Homemade tuna helper. This stuff is so delicious. I'll make sure I have the recipe link for you below in the description box. And we're going to have some of my homemade applesauce that I canned up a while back. There it is, dinner tonight. Homemade tuna helper. We'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Friday and happy 4th of July. Tonight we are having cheddar brats with paste chunky salsa and tortilla rounds and some of my homemade applesauce. And just for the record, it is too hot outside today to grill, so I just put them in the microwave and got them hot that way. Enjoy your 4th of July, be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon, friends. Happy Saturday. Tonight for dinner, I am making an Unstuck cabbage roll skillet. I need to brown up this pound of hamburger, but I'm only going to use half of it tonight. The other half I'll put in the freezer. I'm going to salt and pepper it. And I like to season with garlic powder and onion powder as it cooks. Not a whole lot, about a half a teaspoon. Okay, my hamburger is cooked. I'm only doing half the recipe tonight, so I'm going to take out half of this hamburger and put it in this jar. Fill this jar up. Will be about half of it. And I had somebody ask me in the comments a while back if I actually put these glass jars in the freezer. Yes, I do. And they do not break. Okay, there's the cooked hamburger. Now I have half a head of chopped and washed cabbage. Add a little more salt and pepper. And I need to add a half an onion. Go with about that much. And I need a clove of garlic. Okay, now I'm going to cook this for a few minutes so the cabbage can start softening up. Put the lid on it. Let that cook for a few minutes. All right. Now I'm going to add a half a cup of white rice and about a cup of chicken broth, or no, it's beef broth, left over from that canned chicken or canned beef I used the other day. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this again and let this cook until the rice and cabbage is tender. And then I will bring you back for the next step. Okay, I just checked the rice. It's almost done. So now we are going to make the sauce, but I am not going to do only half of it. I'm doing the whole sauce recipe. You need a 10.75 ounce can of condensed tomato soup. And you're not going to add water. It's just going to be this soup. Then a tablespoon of brown sugar. And a tablespoon of white vinegar. And we're going to mix this and pour that over the rice cabbage mixture. And we're just going to let this finish cooking until that rice is completely tender. Give it a quick stir before I put the lid back on it. Okay, I will bring you back when we plate up. All right, our dinner is ready. Unstuffed cabbage roll skillet. I think this is a new to us recipe. So when we get done eating, come back and let you know what we think of it. I might have made it before, but I'm not sure. So when we get done eating, I'll come back. Homemade applesauce again. I'll let you know what we think of this unstuffed cabbage roll. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, you guys, this unstuffed cabbage roll skillet is really good. Still don't remember if I've made it before or not, but it was really good. I recommend it, and I will have the recipe linked for you below in the description box. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.